Hello. Today I'm going to go over what sociology is, how social structures influence societal position, how social structures and institutions influence life opportunity, and then we're also going to go over the social concepts of power and hegemony. First, let's look into what sociology is. Sociology is the study of social structures, institutions, and how we interact and are influenced by those. Age, gender, race, education, and even family are all social forces that form us and create who we are. Power is the ability to influence or control social structures, norms, or behaviors. Um, Individuals with power can have social influence even when opposed. For example, the president has the power to implement martial law. Your boss has the power to give you or take away your Christmas bonus. Your elementary school teacher has the power to give you detention during recess, and your church pastor has the power to influence your morality. This last example kind of leads us into our next topic, which is hegemony. Hegemony is the dominance of certain cultural norms or ideologies that become accepted as common sense in a society or group. Power can influence the universal truths. You know, for example, your boss can fire you, and your boss can fire you on the spot, but you're expected to give a 2 week notice when quitting. Minimum wage for servers is around $3.50 because the customer is expected to tip. Financial assistance is seen as a bad thing for whatever reason, and the rich are the ones that need tax cuts. Like, these are all like examples of like things that we've just kind of accepted as normal or like acceptable. I mean, power has its like influence on like making that happen and making us just kind of believe that. Norms and expectations similar to those come from those in power who might be advantaged by them, and that translates to hegemony, and therefore becomes the normal or expected behavior or idea or whatever it is. We know who this might positively affect, but who does it negatively affect? Power and hegemony can work together to make your life opportunities limited. That leads us to our next topic, which is how social structures influence life opportunities. Society today is structured in a way that education is virtually unaffordable or unattainable to those in the middle or lower class. This gives millions of Americans less opportunities for success. Every one of these advantages or disadvantages adds up and accumulates, over time. This can lead to generational advantage or disadvantage. Going on to our next topic, social position. I'd like to kind of talk about like my social position and like what I've like been through growing up. I grew up lower class, definitely. Most of the time, I'd eat like beans and rice. I'd wear hand-me-down clothes. And going into my adulthood, I was face to face with homelessness a couple of times. That was pretty challenging for me. Right now, I work a full-time job and I'm a full-time student. I work a full-time job so I can afford to pay rent and food. And I'm a full-time student because my FAFSA and scholarships won't allow me to do anything less than that. The way these social structures and institutions, such as FAFSA and my scholarship providers, have been set up, indirectly affects my ability to excel in school. Moving on to our last topic, the role of sociology in understanding society. It can help us analyze structures and power dynamics. Sociologists analyze how power, hegemony, and structures work together so we can make informed decisions. Sociology catalyzes social change. To recap, power directly affects hegemony. Hegemony directly affects social structure and slash change. Social structure, in turn, directly affects social position and opportunities. One thing that I like to think is that we can all play a role in each of these steps.